Damn that sister. That ain't nothing been going on. Okay, I have some time. I gotta refill my cup.
Okay, boom. My stream is back up.
Oh, it came back up for you?
I just got a push notification for it, and I clicked on it. So yeah, we back live.
Okay.
Yeah, refill my cup.
All right, there we go. Right. Now that's fixed.
I can't unplug my thing. Huh? Oh, because I'm used to it by my phone.
Alright, that should be that.
You're not hungry, Camden?
Should be good now.
Because all you want to do is play the game. Mm-hmm.
Gotta send it back out. We back live. I wonder if it'll still. I wonder if that link that I sent out will still send you to the same draw.
It usually does. Like I said, it usually changes.
You think you do better? You think that's more exciting?
Yeah, because once it becomes a separate video, then it becomes a separate link.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, gotta send out.
Well, maybe I can have time to get a little better. But I assure you, watching him play is not better. They do. I thought it was going to be a little more exciting game.
Yeah, like this playoff game should have been a lot better than this.
It should have. Well, we'll see. It might switch up after halftime after they make their adjustments. I doubt it. Where is my name?
NFL fans are loving the game on Nickelodeon, apparently.
Interesting.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Switch this.
You know, but listen, maybe he's trying to manage the game.
Alright, we're back. Yep.
We're winning on a couple big plays. I'm sure Sean Payton is telling his football team, look, if we put up another touchdown, get them down, force them to have to throw the ball, then I think this is Chicago may continue to but for the big plays. There are only a few in big games like this you got to capitalize. All you have to do is, again, you wonder, 3 straight playoff losses to the fourth quarter, we're like saying, well, we're going down that path again. I'm just saying, there has to be like a pass interference ball or something like that. You try to check your line against your defense.
Oh,
that's I don't think the passing game is good enough for the Bears unless they can get turnovers. You know what they are limited before they came to the game. That's why they play the game. The Verizon halftime report continues. CBS Sports presents the Verizon halftime report. 5G, the right for the NFL, only from Verizon.
Trying to make another bet with me?
Man, I'm trying to make no bets with you, dog. Get out of here. You crazy. I'm not making no bets with you. Mark, you want to make a bet with Shreeze?
On what?
I don't even know what it is. I don't
in
even
the
care.
game.
What about it?
Don't be like that.
What about what are you trying What you trying to bet?
I don't know yet. Whatever. Let's make it a little exciting.
We can bet.
My brother's no fun.
Damn right. It ain't gonna be no fun round here.
We ain't gonna do money because I bet him and he never paid me. So
what are you talking about?
Oh snap!
When I never. What do I owe you for? What do I owe you for?
On a Super Bowl bet we did.
No, I gave you that money.
Did you give me that money?
That's what they all say, Sharice. Don't believe them.
Whatever. How much do we bet? Show me the receipts.
100?
Give me the receipts.
I don't got the receipts. That was years ago. I don't got that shit no more. I got a whole new different code and everything.
All right.
A whole new number.
Yeah. All right then, man. I'm pretty sure I gave you that money.
Oh no.
And if you're wondering which Super Bowl that is, Mark, that was I'm pretty sure she's talking about the Patriots Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots Giants. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like well, she bet that my team was she bet that the Giants was going to beat the Niners, and she was right about that. She beat, and then, she bet that the Giants was going to beat the Patriots, and I'm like, man, you're out your damn mind.
That
was right about that.
Ago.
No, and I didn't do that as a bet with you. I did it with somebody else.
That was a while ago, Mark. Yes,
and I did that one. Yeah, I didn't bet you the year
that was the second time. That wasn't even the first time they beat. That was the second time they beat them.
Yeah. But
when I was in Japan.
That's how long ago it's been. He hasn't bet me again.
I promise you, I have made 0 bets with Sharice since that.
So you was like, oh, I hope she don't remember. Maybe if I don't make no more bets, then
man, I'm pretty sure I paid her for that shit. She gonna sit here and say that I didn't pay her. I feel like I remember that I paid her.
You feel like
I remember he didn't answer the phone.
No, it's been a while, Mark. That was 9 years ago. How am I?
Yeah, it's been a while. That's when I
was
remember.
9 years ago. I don't know what you want me to do about that. Sorry if I can't remember that. Oh, excuse me. No, because this time.
I give you a chance to win your money back.
That's 10 years ago. See, that's 10 years ago. That was 2011.
Well, you can win your money back now.
No, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm good. What? You still ain't even tell us what the bet was.
Yeah, I know. You haven't said anything.
Whatever. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we gonna bet to see who's gonna make it to Super Bowl?
Motherfucker, how you gonna ask me if I want to bet, but then not say what the bet is? You the one who want to bet, not me. Tell me what the bet is.
All right, let's bet for the next game.
For the next game?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we probably have the same people winning. Oh no, we don't. You said the Browns, right?
Yeah, and you said Steelers, right?
So I'll bet you 20 that I'll bet 20 that the Steelers win.
Okay.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'll do 20 because this ain't no prediction shit. So you could do that.
What'd you say?
This is just a wild guess.
What were you
saying? We could do that. Shawn, you gonna do that? Can you afford $20?
No, I can't. I can't afford my pride.
I didn't say $20. I said 20.
What the fuck does that mean?
Exactly. Wait.
See, he already trying to get a backdoor way out of this shit.
I know.
hey, he believe in some of the folklore about them Sharice bets. Like he's like, I don't know. I'll just say 20 and see if she
I made a bet against the that Super Bowl with Patriots and Atlanta.
I think the Steelers will win as well, Cheetos.
Did you bet for Atlanta to win?
No, I bet for Patriots. After Atlanta was already blowing them out, and I said, watch, Tom Brady's gonna come back. And
so you made a mid-game. See, this is what I'm talking about, Mark. She made a mid-game bet that the Patriots is gonna come back, and they came back and win. See, that's why I don't fucking bet with her. This is exactly why, dog. This is it right here.
I did. I made a mid because they were really excited, and I was like, yeah. And that's when the guy I was dating called me a jinx, and he was mad at me for the rest of the night. So
yeah, like nah, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why.
Like my brother calls me a jinx. That's not right.
We do. I don't do this with her. Nope.
You don't.
I know better.
And I made a bet the year that we had RG3 and made it all the way. Went to the playoffs when we were losing, and I said, that last game we lost, I said we're just gonna go on a winning streak and win the rest of the games and go to the playoffs. I made a bet at a Philly bar in DC, and then that's exactly what we did. But this one is a short-term bet, so we could do $20. So Mark tried to say 20. I don't even know what that means.
Mm-mm.
I'll bet you 20 minutes of my time. How about that?
Yeah.
That's funny though.
20 minutes of your time.
That's
I already
quite,
got that now.
That's quite vibe. Quite vibe. You should.
I already
cherish-
got that for free right now.
Oh, you gotta buy. You gotta buy association at the moment.
Okay. Don't worry, because I'm gonna go out to Vegas soon. And well, that's far for you. But we do gotta figure out how to do some of those bowling or something. One of those things you've been talking trash about. Did you see what he wrote on my status? When I said that your gift came early, you saw what he wrote?
What's that now?
When I tagged you saying that your gift came early, the gift you got me?
No, I did see what he wrote.
You did see that? Talking about something, I hope he gets you
There
this
you
skill.
go, Mitch.
All right, what time you got in the game? Let me see if I'm on the same page now.
1409, 1408,
Huh?
1408.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm still behind. I'm at 1449.
Dang.
Why am I so far behind? I switch apps and everything. It's not that bad now, so it's not a minute.
The report to start the game, you set the ass, turn it back in, and go into the
Yeah, they better start doing something now. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, man. I'm about to go up and poke the TV with a stick.
Yeah, like
Tell it
you
to
still
do
alive?
something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's happening here, man.
Oh, Cheetos, to answer your question, do I think anybody that will upset the Chiefs? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No? I don't
Okay,
know.
let me get back to the chat then. I need to get back to this.
In my opinion, the Chiefs will win it all.
You
For the
think so
most part,
again?
because they're the exact same team they were last year, except for they have a better running back back there, and
The defense has had time to gel.
the defense had a time to gel. I thought that their biggest trouble would have came from the Titans with Derrick Henry, because last year the reason why they were able to shut Derrick Henry down for the most part was because they had Terrell Suggs and Chris Jones. But this year they don't have Terrell Suggs, and the linebackers are a little bit lighter, and they're just lighter in that this year. But it doesn't no longer matter because nobody else has a powerhouse running back. So I think
Yeah.
So it's just theirs to take. Honestly, I don't see anybody. I mean, any given Sunday, obviously, but I don't see anybody upsetting the Chiefs.
Okay, so I see him saying, I'm just now catching up. So I see where he asked about the Steelers and shit. You know, but I mean, either way, I'm gonna jump on with the Chiefs shit. The Chiefs, the issue with the Chiefs is they're not issue, but their secondary is better than it was last year. People don't really realize it, and people aren't noticing it, but their secondary is definitely better. The thing is, when you play the Chiefs, the one thing that you can guarantee is that
was a
at
face
some
mask. That's a face
yeah,
mask.
it definitely was. Oh no, watch the slow-mo replay, they'll show it. But no, the thing with the Chiefs is at some point you will have to go toe-to-toe QB for QB with Patrick Mahomes, because you cannot rely on your defense. And right now, if you look at the QBs on both sides, the NFC and the AFC, and you look at the teams that they're on, the only QB that I see that can go toe-to-toe with him is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I was going to say him.
And with that said, they don't have the defense that they need to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So that's the issue.
They could CHE their whole way down the field pretty much.
And they still have Le'Veon. We still talking about they still got Le'Veon. Like they can.
Yeah.
They have 2 running backs that they could give the carries to. You know what I'm saying? And there's no way for you to stop it because you cannot overcommit to the run if you're playing the Chiefs. Not with Tyreek Hill on the field, not with Kelsey on the field, not with Patrick Mahomes on the field. There's not really a good answer if the Chiefs decide they want to run the ball.
Remember at the beginning of the year, I was saying Damian Williams, like I understand he has family issues and if he needs to step out, he needs to step out, but he won't have a place next year. And,
yes, that's exactly what we was talking about.
And that's exactly what's happening. Damian, there will not be a place for him on his team next year.
Yeah, and once they picked up Le'Veon, that was it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And they actually use Le'Veon. So that's the thing. So real quick, he says, Cheetos says if the Bills make it through, I think the Bills will win against the Chiefs. Now, Cheetos, this is what I'll tell you, man. For me, I am somebody who thinks the Bills are great. And I have championed them on this show multiple times. And I'm telling you right now, as great as I think the Bills are, once again, this is the problem that the Bills are going to have. You're going to have a toe-to-toe battle with Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? You said what?
It's not a toe-to-toe battle.
No, what I'm saying is the only way that the Bills beat them is if they if Josh Allen can either play to the level of Pat Mahomes or if he outplays them.
And that's what
it's not possible. That's what I'm saying. It's like the Bills defense isn't good enough. The Bills defense is not good enough for that. The Bills don't have a run game. Although the Bills don't have a lot of deficiencies, the deficiencies that they have is not enough. It's going to put them in a position to where it's not going to be enough.
Right.
Why they got to show the replay of Mims, man? Why they got to show that replay, Mark? Look at the TV.
They showing it because that was the only good play that ever. That was him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like, why? So I'm asking you why they showing that shit.
I thought you were saying they showed the replay of him dropping the pass.
No, and Cheetos, you said you think they will. You think they're gonna outplay him. Cheetos, what I'm gonna tell you is do not discount the Chiefs. People think the Chiefs have been having a down year. The Chiefs have been having an outstanding year. It's just been unsaid and untalked about because they haven't been the most interesting story. This is, like I said, I think what the Bills do well is they take what is given to them on offense. Whatever is given to them, they take it. All right. I don't think the Bills are going to come out here and make a bunch of mistakes. The problem is going to lie. Like is how calm is Buffalo going to be when they go down the field and they get a field goal? He said, but the Bills will make those surprise plays. This is the thing. I understand what you're saying. The Bills kick too many field goals. That's what it comes down to. The Bills kick too many field goals. If the Bills go down there and they get a field goal, and then the Chiefs go get a touchdown, and then the Bills go get another field goal, and the Chiefs go get a touchdown, that's going to be a problem. How calm is the coaching staff going to be? How much are the Bills going to stick to their game plan? What are they going to do when they are suddenly find themselves behind and they feel like they can't stop Patrick Mahomes? What is going to be their play then? Because this is the thing, I've watched them play. They usually score on almost every drive. That is true. That's good enough to beat pretty much every team in the league except for the Chiefs, because while you're getting field goals, if you're exchanging field goals for touchdowns, it's going to be a problem. Eventually, it will become a problem, and that's what I see happening. And I see that's where the pressure is going to come from with the Bills Chiefs game. Mark, how do you feel about that? The field goals versus touchdowns thing.
I mean, well, that's just common math.
It's going to eventually compound. And either you got to get a stop, or you got to, you know what I'm saying, or you got to do something differently on offense to get those TDs.
Well, I'm going to say this. Like, there's things that people haven't realized. Like, Tyrann Mathieu has he has 6 interceptions on the season. So like that puts him.
How many interceptions?
Huh?
You said he has interceptions on the season. How many?
He has 6 interceptions on the season. On the regular season. So that put him at like number 3 for interceptions this year. And also, like, when I say, and the reason why I bring up Tyrann is because Tyrann is the all around guy that, like, I don't think Diggs is going to get off. They have excellent. They have good cornerbacks, and then when you have good safety play as well, Stephon Diggs is going to have a harder time out there when you have a quick safety that's also able to hit you.
He's saying he can't hear you, but I can hear you on the stream, Mark. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
No, I can still hear you on the stream. When he said he couldn't hear you, I can still hear you on the stream. I unmuted the stream so I could hear it, and I could hear everything. So I don't know what's going on. I'm not having issues on the stream.
Okay. Well,
Cheetos, can you hear? Can you hear us now?
Yeah, like I was saying.
Yeah.
So
you're talking about Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, when it comes to Tyrann, like that safety help is going to prevent Diggs from having the day that he had today. Was it today or yesterday? Whatever day. But yeah, that's going to prevent that type of day when you have that type of safety help. And I just really don't. I really don't see, like, the Bills don't have anything really outside of him. I mean, they have Cole Beasley, but like, who is Cole Beasley really? Like I just don't see them being able to keep up. Like, I just can't. I personally can't fathom it. Them being able to keep up with what the Chiefs are able to do.
Okay.
Now, on the other end, look at that. He actually threw a 30-yard pass to Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
Yep, that was about 30 yards. And that joint had to have some arc on it to only go 30 yards.
Technology hooked up to where you can feel like you're right in the middle of it, but you haven't done it in a couple of weeks.
I just don't see it. And they don't have a strong run game, so
really in that case, get through. So what happens is,
as I think about it, I just really can't fathom how they would get that done. And when it comes to
this is the thing. Their run game right now has been consisting of Josh Allen taking off and design run plays for Josh Allen. And it's working as of right now to make up for the deficiency. The thing is, I just don't like the idea of him taking off up the middle or taking off all the time, and that's supposed to supplement. Your luck will eventually run out. He'll eventually get hit and fumble. You know what I'm saying? He possibly gets hurt. I just don't. But either way, I just don't like that being what you're relying on. You know, maybe the defense gets hit. Maybe the defensive coordinator actually plans against it. I mean, regardless of whether or not, because I see the last thing that Cheeto said was they're going to be prepared. And I'm like, there's no preparation that you can do for some of the challenges that you're going to face with the Chiefs. There's no preparation for if Tyreek Hill gets loose. There's no preparation for Patrick Mahomes playing mistake-free. There's no preparation for that. Like, you know what I mean? There's no preparation for when he improvises. It's just like Aaron Rodgers. You can say, oh, we're going to game plan against that. Game plan against what? You just got to hope that Aaron Rodgers is feeling stupid that day or that Aaron Rodgers is having an off day. There's no game planning against Aaron Rodgers. There's no game planning against Devontae Adams. Got a game plan against everything else. Like I said, I feel like I see too many trips where, and it's not even like a lot of trips, but there's too many. It's too many to play against the Chiefs. They got too many trips that end in field
figures out something. They're going to come back with it multiple ways. But guess what, Kamara? You go up and you can bring in or out. It's up to you. Go ahead and clear out. Have a receiver clear out that spot. He goes up and decides where's your leverage.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mute Sharice.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mute Sharice.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
We all can hear each other. Why are people asking if they can hear?
I'm telling you to mute. I'm telling you to do something. You're not doing it.
Oh, I didn't hear.
I said, Shawn, mute Sharice.
Oh. Sorry, I'm like in the middle of trying to post all this shit on the page. All right.
Yeah.
Why? What's up?
Nah. I did that because there's a lot of background noise on her.
Oh.
And when you're talking, like you can hear all the. There's a lot of background noise on that end.
Okay.
And if she's not actively talking, then just wanted to mute it out for a second.
Okay. Well.
But yeah.
Oh man, that's a big breakup of a play.
Here we go. He said, "Is this a Verizon commercial?" Can you hear me now?
Oh, Simba, yeah, that's funny. Oh yeah, real quick, Chittles, to answer his question, to respond to his statement, he said, I think the Bills would be a better match against the Packers. I honestly think if the Bills were to play the Packers, they would beat them. They would absolutely. That's what I think. Mark maybe feel different, but I absolutely think they'll beat them.
I don't disagree. That the Bills can beat them. I don't think the Bills would be a better match though, because the Packers' biggest weakness is their run game, and is their run defense, and when it comes to that, the Chiefs have a much better run game.
But he's clarifying. He said that would be a more entertaining game.
Oh,
yes,
yeah, probably.
Yeah, definitely be a more entertaining game. Because I think
it has potential to be closer.
Yeah. So. Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, that's what I said. I just feel like the two best teams in the NFL right now are both in the AFC, and it's the Chiefs and the Bills. I think the Packers are not far behind, but they're far enough behind because of their lack of a run defense. Their run defense has gotten better over the course of the season, but it's still not good. They went from being, people forget, they went from being the absolute worst against the run in the league to moving up to where they're at now, but they're still not good.
See, this is exactly why the Saints, in my opinion, cannot go anywhere. Look at this. It's 7-3 against the Bears. And you're nickel and diming your way through the zone defense. Now, mind you, you're doing decent enough, but it only gets you but so far. You have to be able to push the ball at some point. And they don't have the ability to push the ball at all.
Which is a huge issue. I feel like Chicago had more of the ability to push the ball, but like I said, it's you're dependent upon Mitch. And lo and behold, the opportunity that they had that was blown was the receiver. You know what I'm saying? Right. What can you do? What can you do? But this is why the Bears are the Bears. So.
Yeah. Woo. How do you get drawn off sides, man? Like, how you get drawn off sides in that situation? It's fourth down, man. Like, sit still.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the time you absolutely can't jump. You're just being an idiot.
like, dog. And they put Taysom Hill, and you need to be sitting still and be calm because you need that contained. Like, you don't
Like,
need,
you have to be disciplined, especially if Taysom's in the game. Like, you better mind your gaps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever gaps you're supposed to be playing, you better be there. Yeah.
Like, what that, and the discipline was the word I was looking for. Like, you need your
gap discipline. Yeah.
Like, you need your gap discipline. You need that contained discipline. Like, they put Taysom Hill, even if he did hike the ball, like, what else were they going to do with it? Taysom Hill is known for what? Running to the outside. So, like, you being in a rush to get in the middle, why are you doing that?
Hey, I'm gonna get back on in like 15 minutes. I gotta do something.
Okay. All right. What you do?
Right. Switch to you and me.
Yeah, it's getting a little dark in here.
All right.
He said just like Chiefs Rams game last year, that's the kind of game I'm looking for if the Bills and Packers are Super Bowl teams. That shit would be amazing. But I mean, I hate to disappoint people.
Listen, there will never be a Super Bowl more exciting than Eagles Patriots round 2.
Is that how you feel?
No, that's just that's what I know. Like, we are talking we are talking about.
It did give you everything.
Yeah, it gave you every aspect of football, like every single aspect of football. That's not me being an Eagles fan. Like, I'm literally speaking just from an entertainment factor of football. There wasn't anything that game was missing.
Well, and the reason why, and I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I have a personal favorite that I put above that, and I don't know if it's more so. I don't know if it was a better game from beginning to end, but for me, it was my favorite Super Bowl, which was the Steelers Cardinals Super Bowl was my favorite. And it was because of mainly just the fourth quarter, because the back and forth, the Cardinals going down there looking like they're about to ice the game. The Steelers, Harrison picking up the ball, scooping it, running all the way back for a touchdown. The Cardinals coming back. They came back. They scored. You know what I'm saying? Quickly, and then the Steelers coming back and getting the end zone, the corner of the end zone catch. You know what I'm saying? Like, so much happened. Like, it felt like both teams got two opportunities to come back and win. Like, you usually don't see 4 back-to-back possessions of teams coming back to win. So that it was the back and forth in the fourth quarter that made it for me. But you're talking about a total game, like, from beginning to end, the Patriots-Eagles game was entertaining. And everything offensively that you would want, high-scoring game, but no blowout. Both teams going back and forth, trick plays coming out. Everything that you would want. Run plays,
like
pass plays,
hits,
returns,
hard hits.
It had everything, man. It had everything you wanted.
What, Brandon Cooks got pile drived, and then
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely had a lot, you know. Like, I can't call you a homer for picking that. No, I can't.
No, because here's, like, even in the game that you picked, the problem with that is it took the fourth quarter for it to do that. Like, it took the fourth quarter for it to become that type of game. Like, it was like, it kind of lulled you a little. Not lulled you to sleep, but like, it kind of, like, the action slowed down, and like in the middle, a bit.
Yeah, but I felt like it didn't stop, so that's what I'm saying. Like I was still glued because of this score of the game. The game stayed close. It
Right.
was a 1%. It was a 1-score game the entire game. So like it was,
Right.
so yeah, I might have been interested. Maybe I wasn't like glued to the TV because of how amazing the offenses were, or you know what I'm saying. But the closeness of the game kept me in the whole time. But yeah, but the offensive explosion in the fourth quarter definitely helped that shit. I mean, but it was amazing. Like improbable plays, you talk about them and they happen.
I mean, Eagles getting the turnover when they absolutely needed it. Like that Brandon Graham, like, come on. Tom doesn't fumble. Tom does not fumble. And forcing a fumble and everything, man, that was excellent. It was great.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, this is the drive. If you ask me, Mark, if the Bears do not score on this drive, I don't care if they get a field goal or a touchdown. If they don't score on this drive, that's it. I mean, they'll have plenty of time, but I don't see the offense all of a sudden waking up if they don't do anything on this.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot left that they got to give. Man, I'm kind of upset that we're only in the third quarter. Like I kind of just I'm like, yo, this joint ain't over yet. Like I thought this should be the fourth. But what can you do?
Let that pass break up. Okay, let me get back to the stream somewhere.
There you go, Mitch.
I know the stream is up here. Let me look at this chat again.
There you go. Well, Mitch threw the bomb.
What can you do though?
Yeah. Saints have excellent corners though, man. They have great corners.
Yeah, they do. That's what I'm saying. Like their corners, but yeah, like I said, excellent corners. Them being able to put pressure on Brady, like that shit was a recipe to beat Brady. Like you can't do nothing. Like Brady wasn't going to beat the Saints this year. Like I'm not surprised.
No, but like honestly, I think Brady wasn't thin. I think he's starting to show signs of trusting his team and trusting the fact that he actually has legitimate receivers now. So like now he's throwing, we've seen in the last couple of games that he's throwing those balls to where, yeah, it looks like you're covered, but I'm gonna throw it to you anyway. Like he wasn't doing that in the beginning of the season, and he wasn't doing that with the Patriots. It's something that he's doing now with this team.
Well, it takes time, man. It takes time to the biggest thing about throwing a 50-50 ball is knowing exactly where your receiver is going to be at that time. To know that, hey, if I toss this 50-50 ball up, he'll know that it's coming before it's coming. Or when I toss this 50-50 ball up, he's not gonna misinterpret what to do when he's covered. Like if some receivers when they covered, if some receivers will cut the route short. Some receivers will slow down and not run the route all the way, knowing that the quarterback ain't going to look their way. You know what I'm saying? These are the little things, little chemistry things that matter when you're going to toss a ball up to somebody. Because if I toss a 50-50 ball up to you while you're covered and you're thinking, hey, I'm covered, he's not going to throw it to me, I'm going to slow down my route. That's a pick. Like you have to be comfortable within the offense, and then you have to have a chemistry between you and that receiver to know what they're going to do and where they're going to be at to do that. Like to ask him to throw the 50-50 balls in the first 5 weeks when they played the Saints is like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he should have. I personally just don't think he should be in that situation to where I don't think he should be trying to throw 50-50 balls against those corners with the Saints. Like that's just me personally. Like I don't think that would have been any better than what he did. But
I put Mike Evans up against anybody, dog.
Against Marshawn Lattimore?
Yep.
I wouldn't.
Listen, Marshawn has a chance. Trust me. Like I'm not saying Marshawn ain't gonna. He has a chance of defending it, but like it's just in a typical situation with Mike Evans, it would be like a 75. It would be anywhere between an 85 to 75 percent chance that Mike Evans is going to get it. With Marshawn, it would be more. It would be definitely closer to a true 50-50 ball, and I'm still okay with Mike Evans going for a true 50-50 ball.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Mark, is if that's the situation you're in, if that's the best play that you have available to you is a 50-50 ball to Mike Evans with Marshawn Lattimore on him, that is, you're not going to win a game doing that X amount of times down the field. Like, what I'm saying is there has to be more available to you. Like, in that scenario, I'd rather do a 50-50 ball to Gronk against whatever linebackers out there than to do the 50-50 ball to Mike Evans. That's in that situation. You know what I mean? That's always that. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
right.
I'm not trying to throw a 50-50 ball against your best cornerback. If your best cornerback is actually, like, all pro level. That's not what I'm trying to do.
But
like,
if my best receiver is all pro level, then why not? Like, I gotta have confidence in my guy. I'm not saying I'm going to do it all day and that's the only thing I'm gonna go for. Like, I'm just saying, if need be, I'm not going to shy away from it because Marshawn Lattimore is on Mike Evans. I'm gonna be like, okay, like I just got to do what I got to do.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, but I still don't. Like, see, maybe I just don't have as much confidence in Mike Evans 50-50 as you do. I'll put Mike Evans 50-50 against pretty much every cornerback except for a handful of guys. Marshawn Lattimore, let me put it this way. Marshawn Lattimore, Tre'Davious White, those are guys that I wouldn't do it. Jalen Ramsey, I wouldn't do it. That's probably the only three guys.
Jalen Ramsey is the problem. Jalen Ramsey and
like Marlon Humphreys is one of the guys that I still would be a little cautious about. You know what I'm saying? Outside of those four cornerbacks, I don't know, whatever. But those four guys, I'm not doing it. Not unless I have to. I will I would shy away from it unless I felt like I was in a pitch.
Call me crazy if you want, but I like Marlon Humphrey a little bit more than I like Marshawn Lattimore. So
I'm not going to call you crazy, but I disagree. But that's fine. I'm not obviously if I put him in that category of those four guys, then I obviously believe he's that nice. So
nah, I really fuck with Marlon Humphrey. Ugh. Wish this game wasn't so boring, man.
Is this not the longest game? Like, this shit is taking forever. I just feel like it's just time wise, it's taking forever, man.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I'm gonna let with whoever's watching, we're gonna if you're cool with it, Shawn, I'm gonna cut the feed at the end of this quarter, and then we'll come back for what should be a much more interesting game in the Pittsburgh and Browns game.
Yeah, you saying, hey, nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see. That's what you saying here?
Yep, like nothing to see on this one, but we'll be back for the next one. Like, we did 3/4 of this one.
Hey, man, we trying out here, folks, man. We're trying.
Yeah, like I don't see how commentators can just keep talking about shit that don't it's nothing to talk about here.
Nah, I don't know, man. I'm with you, Mark. I'm cool with it. The viewers, anybody got any protests about that? He said, all right, sounds good. All right, cool. We good, man. We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back later. Pittsburgh Steelers, man. If you don't already subscribe to us, like, subscribe, all that good shit. And the same sign off as usual with our podcast. You fuck with us, we fuck with y'all. Catch y'all in the next game.
Yep. Later.